Earlier this year, we took some capable all-wheel drive vehicles up Otay Mountain Truck Trail. At that time, we didn't know what to expect, nor did we have much visibility to see anything at that time. Despite the inclement weather conditions, we continued to trek on. Today, we hit Otay Mountain yet again, but this time with our friend John DZ. Will we conquer the mountain again amidst a fire and the steep hill climbs? Or will our lifted all-wheel drive rigs fail us? Only way to find out is to keep on trekking.
Passenger. There you go.
This is The Rooted Progress featuring John DZ adventuring. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Mark again for The Rooted Progress, and today I'm with Elgene, and we're actually meeting up with John DZ to go hit up Otay Mountain Truck Trail. So gonna take you guys along the ride with us and see how we do.
So I'm John DZ from, John DZ Adventuring.
And I'm Mark from The Rooted Progress.
And we are here at Otay Mountain Truck Trail. The main thing is collaborate with this dude.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, we've known each other for quite a few years, but you know, we never had the chance to actually like hit a trail together.
Right, we just went to get food.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, why don't we start off? You want to tell us about your rig?
Sure.
All the modifications you've done to it. What is it, first of all?
So this is definitely a Jeep Wagoneer. We've done a Subaru body kit on it. It has Subaru all-wheel drive conversion on it. Nah, just kidding, but seriously, it's just a Subaru Outback with a Easy 30 6-cylinder. We got this custom. We got this custom front bumper done from Nate's Fab. It's still a work in progress. He actually unfortunately got injured, so we had to cut it short, and so I took the car back just to start having some fun. But yeah, we got a dimpled stainless steel front plate here. We got the OZ USA LED lights, which we just wired up like a week ago.
I like those dimples, by the way. I don't know how they make dimples, but that's dope.
But he said it's pretty easy, but if you want him to do it for you, he's more than happy to. It's just like a couple extra.
I mean, it looks really clean.
He's good at it already, so I just had to do it.
Like, I felt like if I tried that, the holes would be all like uneven.
Yeah, you got it pretty spot on. It has an outer tents rooftop tent. They're a new company out from Florida. Already got the front skid plate. Subaruworks 4 EAT transmission cooling pan. 1 1/4 inch lift springs from King. Paranoid Fabrications 1-inch strut spacers. Method race wheels, the Trail Edition, and Toyo Open Country AT3s. So, yeah.
That was a lot to remember. Mine's real simple. So this is a Honda Passport. It's basically a Honda Pilot that has its butt chopped off about 6.5 inches, and it's 0.8 inches taller. First thing I did was a skid plate. I think everyone should have that as their first mod. So at the front skid plate, I have about just a little over 11 inches of ground clearance at the front skid. This is stock, but I did cut this myself. Shaved off about a good like 6 inches right here, and that greatly improves the approach angle. All right, these tires, they're two 55/70 R18. That's a 32.1 inch tire. You cannot fit this tire on a stock Passport. You have to do some cutting right back over here. So right back over here, you got to cut out about a 5-inch wide by 4-inch square, and then it has to be about like 1 inch deep. If you're not comfortable cutting, have a professional do it. They'll do the cut and they'll weld in another plate. I have not welded in a plate because I don't have those skills, but it's on the to-do list. I know that. If you want to run larger tires on a Passport Pilot or Ridgeline, a 30.5 inch tall tire is going to be the tallest you could go. I trimmed this back here to improve my departure angle. Actually, I just did that so
It matches?
it matches.
No, it looks good.
No, but it does
like
it does help. It actually does help. Right down here, let's go do a little squat. So right down here, I have a rear diff plate. It's by Nolo Designs. My front and rear plate is by Nolo Designs. Small operation back east. And dude, it's so awesome to have people just like him, just producing stuff for the Passport. I'm running a 2-inch Traxda lift kit. Where it differs from the other companies is it has camber adjustment on the front strut spacers, and the other guys don't have that. The rear spacers here are kind of a little wonky. It's a dual piece, but it still does the job. So it's just nice to have the front camber adjustments.
Alright guys, so we're kind of taking just a quick break right now to go take a look at those, what are those buildings? Like just, they look similar to like a prison, a jailhouse or something. But yeah, it has bars and everything, but yeah, there's no roofs on these buildings, at least not anymore. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place to check out if you're in the area and or just want to take a break from the trail. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of plan out a little bit more. We got this offshoot over here. Yeah, and there's another one that we still have yet to find. So yeah.
There's a lot of them. So whether or not we can make it through or not. So
yeah. They're rated easy, moderate, and hard. You won't know till you're on it.
So we decided to explore this offshoot, but ended up having to turn back around to the main road. Many of the offshoots have dead ends, so keep this in mind when running Otay truck trail with a larger convoy of rigs. As we continued down the main road, we found a pretty steep side road. As we ascended on up, we ran into border patrol and was not expecting to see the nearby fire over on the Mexican side of the border.
There's no turnaround there, so like, yeah, you can get some good pictures down it by the border on it. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that is so crazy. Look at that smoke.
It was a rare sight to see the helicopter coming up over the trail, and luckily they didn't tell us to go back. So we then proceeded to the dead end to see the fire and then turned back around toward the main road. I don't know if you guys were able to tell in the earlier clip how steep the hill was, but this part of the hill had me very uneasy. I was basically praying my tranny doesn't overheat because I haven't installed our transmission cooler yet. But with enough speed, we were able to get over the first hill. Alright, so we basically got through the first hill, and next up is that steep hill that was pretty sketchy on the way down. Okay, now we are approaching the hill. Nice deep breaths. Alright, one last bump. Ooh. Ooh. And we're up and over. Woo!
Wait, let me get you, Mark. Hold on.
Nice. Nice and smooth. Watch out for the rock. Ooh. Wait, hold on. You almost bottomed out on that rock and reverse it.
Okay.
And take it. Yeah. Keep going.
Probably go on a...
Take it farther, passenger.
Okay. I just didn't want a pinstripe.
You're gonna have to, or you're gonna scratch on that.
Okay.
You either pinstripe, or you take home the dent.
I think I could do this.
Or we can move the rock.
I'm gonna right up the left side.
You're gonna ride up this?
Yeah, hold on.
You can do that too. It's just gonna be loose rocks, so just careful.
Yeah.
Reverse a bit more. And then you're gonna drop on your driver's side. Easy, nice. Driver and then reverse it a little bit. Turn driver just a little bit more. And then reverse it a bit. Yeah. Okay, and then your driver tire, put it right here so it doesn't, on this rock right here. Put your driver's side tire on there. Oh shoot, your phone fell.
Oh darn.
Let me get that. Okay. Someone's gonna run it over. There.
Okay, so what I would do, what I'm thinking of doing is going out, taking my driver's side, my tire would go through that dip down there and go between the rocks. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh, you
there.
want to go between?
Yeah, because that's going to give me enough lift to clear everything. It should. Okay. All right. That's where I'm going.
It's that or crawl over the rocks.
Oh, you know what? Park. I got my off-road mode, seat mode, where I lift my seat up.
For real?
Yeah. It goes up.
The creature comforts.
There you go. That's a better view. Think about going here.
Let's go straight.
What was that, bro?
If I bump it, like there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'm not going to bump the car.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
So I learned that from four-wheel drive guys.
So that one was when you have the gas on just a little bit, then you
Right, so the brake's down, I press the gas a little bit, I rev, like,
just enough, right?
yeah, it actually
Instead of
only,
starting from 0.
this only lets me rev to about like 1200, and then what you do is you release off the brake, and then it lets you, and then it's controlled because once you get going, once you bump over it, you hit the brake again to slow yourself down.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a pretty safe way of progressing like that.
Little baby steps, right?
Yeah. And
Nice.
you could do that in yours.
Yes.
I don't think you could do it in the CVT, but you could do it.
No, that will shock the CVT.
Well, CVT just doesn't have the ability to load up on the torque converter and then burst. So yeah, that's called torque braking.
Would you
And-
say that kind of puts a little bit more strain on the
Definitely.
tranny?
Definitely. So my transmission's a 197.
Yeah.
If you do that like crazy, if I was to like load on it like crazy,
Yeah.
and just like dump the brake, like release the brake and just smash the gas pedal,
Yeah. No.
that'd be
That's
very
very
violent.
harsh.
Yeah, you don't need to do all that.
No.
Yeah,
That's overkill.
You just got to do just enough.
Gently.
So you'll see that it's kind of nice to not have to like just go in with momentum. You could just get over it and then hit the brake to slow yourself down. That way you minimize the chance of breaking things.
Exactly.
So, and I learned that from a Jeeper that has 25 years of rock crawling experience. And
Yeah,
so,
they got a bunch of wisdom. Like
yeah, if
they've been doing it longer than any of the crossovers. So
yeah, exactly. So
if applicable, apply it.
yeah, I definitely encourage everyone to
Yeah.
to hang out with like four-wheel drive guys because they can teach you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think majority of us don't really do so because
Yeah.
it's intimidating at
Right,
first.
because it's if you hang out with off-roaders, it's a very gatekeeper type of scene.
You got to be able to do this in order to
Yeah.
hang.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. And then if you break down, if you have any problems, you just get left.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, you did your best. See you next week. It's like that type of thing. But a lot of people are actually getting into overlanding, and it's just a different type of scene. People are pretty helpful.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of overlanders that have that four-wheel drive experience, and so I think their wisdom is a lot more accessible than it was like way back when.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Oh, you want to get your
So
phone?
this trail actually is what bring you know that one that you said it was a dead end?
okay.
That's where it comes out of.
Oh, I see. Okay.
we could actually drive it.
If you guys
possibly.
If you guys want to do it. I mean, I've been on some pretty hairy trails.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
In the background right there. This is pretty steep. This is probably a level view right here. Just pan around and we're going up that, which for soft roaders, this is gonna be fun. You can tell right there the hesitation of just going up this steep grade. And now Mark will be driving up this. Okay. All right. So Mark, you got hung up on this big rock right here to the right, but just go a little bit more more driver. That's a good line. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That was a good line. That's a line that I was gonna take.
I was just worried about bottoming out like on the center, so that's why I took the other line before. Because you have much higher ground clearance, so.
Yeah, no, but
it was just enough.
You had a great line. That passenger wheel, passenger tire, that's exactly where I was gonna put mine.
Cool.
So.
I couldn't even really see it. It's freaking steep, guys. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Ooh. There we go, John. Let's go, John. Nice. So much easier than mine. Ugh. Woo! No more soft roading, John. The stop SAR has changed you.
So that was it's loose.
It's loose.
It's loose, and like I said, you have a locker, I don't. So that means that you get to maintain more traction. But when I stopped right there, because one thing that you shouldn't do in this car is just like kind of like you lose traction and it's like give it more gas. So I shouldn't have done that, but I realized that I was at an incline. It's way too steep, and I have to use momentum to go from a stop. I had to use some momentum. I tried to do the 2-foot thing. Yeah, obviously that wasn't working. I'm like, yeah, that's not working.
It's too high of an incline.
I'm already at an incline. It's loose. So I just I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep giving it some gas, and I just kept going.
That's all we could do.
That wasn't
certain
pretty.
Situations.
That wasn't pretty.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
No, it looked great. Like as far as from my point of view, even though there was that slip right there, like you said, you don't have a locker, so that's reasonable. Yeah. But I think overall, if it didn't lose traction at all, it would have just crawled right up.
Yeah, I felt like I was doing fine up until this point right here. I could see where I messed up because, I'll point in the camera, but like right here, oh shoot. So right down there, it kind of dips down. I should have rode the ridge a little more to the driver's side over here to the right.
Then you would have maintained it.
Yeah, so that I wouldn't have crossed up my axles, because as soon as I dipped down there in that hole,
Yeah.
then it was just game over. And then there's another dip on my passenger rear over there.
Yeah, that's the one that was just spinning.
Yeah, so
you'll see it in the camera.
yeah,
it's
those
just
two
spinning.
combined right there, I crossed up my axles right there. I should have picked a better line. Coming up though, it's kind of hard to see, right?
Yeah.
It from down there, you can't see the line because I'm facing up at the sky, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't want to make excuses, but that's what happened.
That's the reality of it, and that bump right there is the hard part for me, because I have to crawl or bump it just slightly, or if there's enough room to go around it.
You could use the left side as a ramp.
Yeah.
So the left side you could ramp up.
Say that again.
Use the left side as a ramp. So on your driver's side tire, you're gonna, so definitely take, here there's two line choices, far left and far right. So take the far left, and then once you get up to this point, you want to take your driver tire, go up here, you know what I mean? And so,
Driver tire on this side?
yep. So by doing that and riding it up here, your car is gonna tilt and give you enough clearance to clear this. It's a great view right there. Beyond that, there are some ruts, but with your locker, that's your car's strength to get through that.
Only thing I have going for me. Clearly.
Your vehicle's tough, and you got your you have a V6. I mean, I'm sorry, H6. So I think
All right, here we go.
I think you're ready to give it a go. Here it goes. Nice. Good line. Awesome. Yeah, that was a good line.
Oh, there's a big rock right in front, unless you're gonna crawl that. Can I get the this side?
Let me go in front of. Oh shoot. Go. You're almost over it.
Those rocks, stay straight on the rock behind your tire.
There you go.
What? Oh, yeah.
There's just a rock on this right side, but you'll be good.
So with that bolt off of my upper control arm, I still drive up. Upper control arm is not connected. That's the upper.
Yeah.
That's the upper control arm right there.
Man, that's a bitch to reach up in there.
Yeah. First step, got to remove the tire to get some weight off of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just continue jacking up so we could remove that tire. I almost got it. Try to move it a little bit more. I actually do see the access hole. So move around. I'll let you know when you get close. All right, move it a little more. Other way. Okay, right there. And then, so we need to try to push it in somehow.
How about this?
A little more forward.
I can only do
Up and down. Okay, okay.
Do you have a flathead in your set?
Scissor jack will work.
This one?
Okay, do you have the thing that make the scissor jack go up? Okay, perfect. Okay, I think I got this. Okay, I just need to bring it up just a tad bit. Just a tad bit here.
Oh.
Okay, okay. Try to move it around now.
Going down or up?
No, that's good right there. Let me bring it back. Got to bring it back now. Okay, that's really close right there. Right there. Super close. Oh. Okay. Almost. Hold it. Right there.
There we go, baby. There you go.
Okay.
And then we'll use a scissor jack to put the wheel back on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mind you,
Do that.
like celebrate a little too early, but hey guys, for the most part, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you guys are here because I couldn't have done it without you. I needed extra help to put some pressure down on that upper control arm to push it up. And yeah, there's just no way. By myself, there's no way I could have done this.